better have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
How's it going, guys? I'm Andrew, and the other half of Baller Basement, Chris, he is out of town today, so he won't be joining us. But nevertheless, welcome back, yes, back to Baller's Basement. Sorry we've been MIA, guys. We've been out of town. Things have been happening, but we're here today to bring to you guys some NBA news. So, reportedly from ESPN and Bleacher Report, the New York Knicks have decided to part ways with Phil Jackson, aka fire him. So I'm just here real quick for you guys to give you my perspective on it. I think it's a great thing that the Knicks parted ways with Phil Jackson. In my honest opinion, I truly believe Phil Jackson he's been trying to force Dolan's hand to fire him for the past few months, but Dolan just hasn't done it. So the fact that they finally pulled the trigger and fired him, I think is a great thing, because I think Phil Jackson's presence in New York, I mean, when he first got signed, I thought, okay, Phil Jackson, 11-time champion, I believe, one with the Bulls, one with the Lakers, championship pedigree, he might be able to help this team become great and make deep runs into the playoffs, and I thought players might be enticed to go play with the Knicks due to the fact that they had Phil Jackson at the helm, but it's been the polar opposite. I mean, he's treated Carmelo Anthony horribly. To the point where even though Carmelo has a no trade clause, even if he didn't, it'd be pretty hard to get significant value back for him if you were to trade him, because Phil's talked him down so much. Also, besides the fact of the way he's been treating Carmelo, he signed countless bad contracts. I mean, he signed Joakim Noah to a massive contract, and he's barely played any games. He's not the player he used to be. He's not the borderline MVP, defensive player of the year caliber player he was back in Chicago all those years ago. The contracts he's been making haven't been good. He's been having a lot of conflict with Kristaps Porzingis, the future of their franchise. I mean, Kristaps Porzingis is a franchise player. I don't think that's a guy, that you want to, have conflict with. He's only 21, 22 years old, if that. And he's extremely unhappy there due to Phil Jackson. It seems like because of Phil Jackson, the way he's been treating everyone and the way he's been, devaluing people when there's controversy and when there's conflict. I would think that Phil Jackson would actually be pretty good at handling conflict and different types of characters due to the fact that he's coached the Kobe and Shaq Lakers, and I'm sure we all know that there was conflict there and there was controversy there within the team. He's coached Dennis Rodman, who isn't exactly the, most normal, easygoing guy. I'm not saying he wasn't easygoing in terms of conflict, but he was different. And he made it work, and they won championships. So the fact that he's having trouble dealing with a Carmelo Anthony and a Kristaps Porzingis, who don't necessarily seem like the worst guys to have on a team in terms of attitude compared to the guys that he has coached in the past, is a little surprising to me. So to wrap it up, I think it was a great move. I think it was time for Phil Jackson to go. I think he's wanted to go. I think he's been trying to force Dolan's hand with the way he's been handling situations lately to fire him, due to the fact that if he's fired, he still gets to get paid. He still gets to have his contract dragged out and get paid long after he's left. So that's going to be it, guys, for today's NBA news report. I'm Andrew, and that's going to be all. If you guys like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. I would truly appreciate it. And lastly, if you like this video and you want to see more like it, be sure to subscribe. And when you subscribe, listen, guys, I know you're probably watching this video like, yeah, it's a good video. Subscribe, guys. I'm telling you, there is more content on the way. And if you think this video was good, wait until the other half of Baller Basement is here, which is Chris. The videos are 10 times better. So when you subscribe, hit that bell button so you become part of our notification squad, our Noto squad. And every time Chris and I are down in the basement talking hoops. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.